Hi, this is Ben Laing from onlinemarketingconsultant.co.uk, and in this video I'm going to be doing a free site review for the website powerfulvoodoospells.com, which is quite an unusual request. I guess that's kind of like black magic, witchcraft, voodoo spells, and it's actually an online shop here. So first thing I do when I do any type of site review is a 7-second test. Basically put every website through that. So if I was to start from this website from scratch as a new visitor, I'm thinking putting myself in the shoes of a visitor visiting this website for the first time. Do I know what it is? What's my first impression of it? I'll give myself 7 seconds to look at that. Okay, so I've got an idea of what it does. I can definitely see voodoo is what the main focus is of this website, and their spell casters. They're rated number 1, so it gives me an idea of what the website's about from the landing page above the fold before I have to scroll down here. I'm learning more about the website just now. So the next thing I would look at is what would I want to do as a user to I can see that it's a shop, so I'd be very interested to see what's on your shop to actually buy his products. And again, this is not something I would look for myself, but as a potential customer, I'm trying to think of if they're interested in getting spells. I would just have to think like them, so I can see that there's products that I might want to purchase. This one appeals to me, money spells, $175, so I'll just click on that. You can see they've got other spells here. Okay, and this shopping cart actually looks fine. It looks pretty straightforward to add this product to my cart, so I'll just click on that. I like the navigation of this so far. And then you've got a wee coupon section here as well. I guess that you're doing that in your marketing to give people discounts off of this total cost. And then proceed to checkout. So far everything's functioning well. I like the look of the website. It's done a great job so far based on a customer with an interest in this type of product. It's not something I've come across before, so I find this very interesting. And everything here looks straightforward. It looks like your website and the payment section's all functioning well. I won't go ahead and purchase anything just now, but so far it's kind of passed the test of being able to do what I wanted to do. So yeah, you're doing a great job here in terms of user experience and navigation. The next thing I will look at from a marketing and web design point of view is I'm just going to jump back to the home page and have a look at the title of the website just to get an idea of what keywords you want to rank for. So over here, if you just hover above the title of your website on the tab and just leave the mouse sitting above that, you see a wee pop-up comes up, and it's got your keywords in there. One thing I've noticed straight away that could be improved is that you've got it's not long enough actually. You could have 65 characters including spaces in here, so you're actually missing out a big chance. You've actually added the -home in there, and I wouldn't recommend adding home to, even though it's your home page title. I would definitely have more keywords squeezed into this homepage title tag. I'll just show you where I find this as well. So if I right click on this page and then click on view page source, this takes me to this page here. You'll see I've done Control and F on the keyboard to bring up this wee box, and I've searched for title, and that's brought up your title tag here, and it gives me your full title tag. So it looks like this isn't long enough, and you could be fitting in a lot more keywords into here. Other places you can add keywords such as You could even have money and love spells and fit them into here as well, depending on what your keywords that you're targeting. I did have a look into some keywords based on voodoo spells, and I can see that there's a high volume, so it's a very in-demand market. But this Google keyword tool might be helpful for you to get some ideas of what people are searching. It gives you the average monthly searches and the actual volume. It tells you the competition, where it's low, medium, high, and it actually gives you a price for how much it would cost per click if you wanted to pay for ads. But I use this in terms of just going to give me a rough idea of how I can rank for free based on the search volume, because if it's got high search volume, then I'm interested in using that as a search term. But these can all be ideas for blog articles. So if you have a blog on your website, I don't actually see a link to your blog, so that's probably another suggestion, is to definitely have a section where you can add posts, more content to your website, and then share them on your social media channels. I'll see you've got here. Doesn't look, that's got a wee number symbol there. I can see when I hover over that, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, it pops up. It's not got a link to the Facebook, so it looks like you need to get a list of all your social media profiles built up, because that definitely helps the ranking of your website. Another thing I do is put a website through a mobile friendly speed test. It looks like your website's definitely mobile friendly, but I'm looking at the speed test here, because what's going to happen by 2020, according to Google research, is that we will all be using mobiles, most likely visiting websites, and on a 3G network. So that's not the Wi-Fi. You're not connected to like the router in an office. It means that people are out and about all the time on their mobile, visiting your website. And if your website doesn't open fast enough, they're going to click back and go to the competitor's website that loads faster than yours. So it's saying here that your website's on a mobile and on a 3G network, which is slower than a 4G network and slower than most Wi-Fi networks. It takes 9 seconds to load, which is a wee bit too long. In Google's opinion, it says it's poor, and it's estimating that you're losing 29% of the people who visit your website from a mobile. So that's due to your loading time. You're losing about 30% of your visitors before they even get to your website. So that's a big opportunity to improve there. I can send this report to you, and you can put your website through the test and get the report yourself. You see their kind of industry standards have got a comparison. So you're in the sort of section, the red section. Ideally you want to get it into this excellent green section. You keep scrolling down. It gives you some suggestions on how you can speed up your website. So the speed again helps your ranking on Google, because if your website ranks faster, they get better user experience, and a ranking factor of Google's is definitely user experience. So if Google's job is to organize the world's data on the internet. So that's what their search engine's mission is, to organize the world's internet through their Google search engine. And they want to make sure that when someone searches, a customer is someone who searches on their search engine, finds what they're looking for. And if they come to a website that takes too long to load and they don't find it, that leaves them disappointed, and they might go to Yahoo or Bing. And that's what Google are in competition with that all the time. So they want to be doing a good job, and that's how they'll decide on which website will be number 1 or on page 10. So this is how you can improve your website speed by 3 seconds. It gives me some suggestions here. The number 1 way that you can improve it is by optimizing images. And actually recently done a video on this, but again these has 4 other suggestions, and number 4 is try accelerated mobile pages. Optimize your images. There's an image plugin called the EWWW image optimizer plugin for a WordPress website. Just going to double check if this is a WordPress website. Yeah, so you're using a WordPress website, so the WordPress plugin EWWW image optimizer will be very helpful for this website. Overall, I think the website looks great. The user experience I had was absolutely fine as a potential customer. From a marketing standpoint, I would maybe use some more social proof, which is just getting some testimonials from clients and sticking that on the homepage. Potentially using some social media marketing to drive traffic to it for free, and optimizing it to on the title tag so it shows up on the first page of Google. And that's some suggestions for you. I would recommend as well potentially changing I know the black kind of goes with the black magic for branding and colours, but potentially making, I always recommend black text on white background. I find that quite hard to read the red on the black. Just that it needs a better contrast of colours, and bright light on dark and dark on light. And that's always what I suggest for reading articles, because it makes it a wee bit more difficult for some people to read that. So I hope that you found that helpful. If you need any help in making these changes, I can help you with that with my web design services or search engine optimization services. So you can get in touch, visit the website onlinemarketingconsultant.co.uk, and I'm more than happy to discuss this with you and help you fix these changes. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful.